doesn't break my heart that we're getting into the game a little bit early. This game kicks ass. I, again, do feel genuinely heartbroken at how Friday's run ended. We had well over 1,000 health and a wand that, albeit was dangerous to us, was also incredibly dangerous to the enemies we were fighting against. I got whittled down pretty bad at one point, despite having like 1,500 health. Got down to like 100 and some odd health. Was literally at the exit for the floor so I could revitalize myself. Come on. Was literally at the exit so I could revitalize myself. And, that should get it. The last enemy we had to face down with was a wizard. So I shot the wizard with this gnarly, dangerous wand. It was a teleporting wizard. Oh, wait. It was a teleporting wizard. So he teleported me into these bullets that could also hurt me and instantly killed me. And then he died. So quite literally the last enemy that could stop me from topping off my health was also the one that got me murdered. My New Year's resolution is to stop telling dad jokes, though my dad loves jokes, so it's not going to be easy. Cam Cool, welcome back and happy 2023 to you. What do you look like? Technically better. Glitch, what's going on, man? Welcome home, my brother. Calamity Heart, good morning as well. Yeah, we got there, Happy New Year. Glitch gifts 5. First clump of gifted subs in 2023. Shorshak Tito, MXIIA, I like to nap. Zaggy Legion and Casper. Couple of recognizable regulars in there. Glitch, thank you so much, dude. Oh god, it's just a band camp. Cool. I don't know why that didn't dawn on me. I was like, oh, Glitch is just popping in, feeling real generous to start 2023. No, he wants to shut down the 2023 dad jokes. Got it. That makes sense too. I follow. Yeah, that was with purpose. With purpose for sure. I'm on fire. It's my fault. Oh god, don't lose the stare down. There we go. Up! And get rid of all that flammable toxic gas. Dude, it's gonna be another like super acidy floor. Mist of Spirits. I don't know. I could use it to navigate. I could use it to navigate the health in the tunnel over there. I probably wouldn't take the refill just in case we looped our way back, but I would go get the health upgrade for what it's worth. Oh, oh, there we go. Any halfway decent stories from New Year's Eve? Mine is pretty pedestrian. I went and hung out with a whole bunch of old theater friends who had a little get together at a house that we had yet to visit. It was out in the middle of nowhere. It was really refreshing to be out in like high key MAGA country. The kind of place where you get you get far enough out and everybody has pretty large swaths of land and everyone has like some sort of American flag art installed in their front yard, along with like 25-year-old Republican political signs. But we drove back down this like very scary two-rut driveway to an isolated acreage off the beaten path. And as we rounded the corner, you know, had we not known the people who lived there, it would have been unnerving. But as we rounded the corner at the very last second, there was just this monster pride flag flying on the front porch, and I was like, oh, thank God. Our people. We're good. No deliverance activities today. And I told them what a relief it was to see that coming up the driveway, and they were like, yeah, we just want like Uber Eats and Grubhub and like like Lyft drivers to know that they're okay. I got snatched up by a group on my way home and watched the bell toll at the Jinju Fortress before going out drinking more. Man, I haven't tied one on in a city, like when you can have the experience when you're in a city that like nobody is a stranger, you know? And I haven't had that experience in a really long time. Oh, that's gonna get dicey. Got him. Yeah, bro, that sounds like rural Ohio where I grew up. I like, you know, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I just grabbed it out of instinct. You know, that's not to say that everybody out there is that way, but like predominantly, you know, the further you get from libraries, the closer you get to like churches and Trump yard signs. So yeah, normally when I go out there, like I feel very fish out of water. So it was legitimately kind of nice to be out in the middle of like kind of the borderline creepy ass country, and to know that we were going to a place that we didn't have to like instantly regret, like we weren't going to end up on the news. Oh, one of the people who grabbed me is the bartender at the bar I drink at. I love the. Is there anything more gratifying than earning the approval of the person who makes your drinks at a place? I would contend very few things in life feel as good as earning the approval of a bartender. Because you know.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
You know that they're going through their day dealing with, like, you're generally not showing a bartender, you know, male bartenders, especially female bartenders, but like, you know, you're never really showing a bartender anything they haven't seen 100 times before. So if you can impress them enough that they actually want to go out and like hang with you afterwards or invite you to a thing or even give you a drink on the house, I would contend there are very few drinking accomplishments that feel better than earning the respect of a bartender. We had our biggest event of the year for my company, but I worked till the wee hours of the morning like sun coming up, so I think that's why I got sick. Amber and I were around our friends and our friends' kids, so there's a pretty decent chance that we brought home a gift bag of sorts. Oh my. Gold to power and magic guard. Spend 5% of your current gold and adds damage to a projectile proportionate to the amount spent. I've never seen that before. I mean, I must have earned it at some point, I guess, but I've never seen that spell before. All right, we're gonna open that up and I'm gonna leave. Cause that, oh shit. What if? There we go. Much better. Teddy tier 1, 49 months. 49 months, that's almost a year. Happy New Year to all, and thank you to Glitch for the gifted sub. Seeing a Soppelsop, you beautiful Dutch son of a bitch. She's cool, speaks English, so her grabbing me up was fun. Hell yeah. That sounds like a blast. I'd have liked to have been along for that. when I was doing summer stock in West Virginia, we had a watering hole that we all went to every night, all the theater people. All the theater people went to the same watering hole together. And our, I kind of feel like I don't want to be standing right here. The oil burns off pretty quick. There was one bartender, there was a lady who bartended there, probably in her mid-20s. Very cool, very attractive. But, you know, for as much as a deplorable human walking gland as I was, I also recognized the fact that this person was working, and I wasn't trying to make her night. I wasn't trying to make her night harder. I'm gonna go back and look at these spells once this all burns off. I wasn't looking to make her night harder by being that guy who's like, I think I'm gonna bag the bartender. Yeah. But it was heavily intimated on our last night, like the night that our run ended. We were all getting ready to leave, but we did one more night of hanging out at the bar. She heavily intimated that she was bummed out that I was leaving. Did a couple of shots with me and kind of, you know, I like, I may have been of a singular focus when it came to, wow, I was aiming at this guy but missed every which way but loose. I may have been of a singular focus and pretty obtuse, but I feel like I picked up pretty quickly that she was just like, you never asked me out to, you know, do anything, and now you're leaving? And I was like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, that feels good. Hell yeah. Dangerous as fuck, but we'll get in there. Concentrated explosion, alpha, triple scatter, fire arc, and chunk of soil. Copies the first spell in your hand, in your wand. Does it for how much? Does it for 30 mana, so we can get some super expensive fucking spell. Stick it up in the first wand slot. That's some Harry Potter, like that's some shit that'll get you detention at Hogwarts. Hey, you know what, Neville? What's that? You suck and your family's dumb. Oh yeah? Why don't you stick it up in your first wand slot? Neville! You can't say that. AKA, hello chat, I'm back after 5 days of fixing my PC. Hope all had a good New Year and holiday. Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. The boys stayed up till midnight. God, so we went to this like, collective group party, but because everybody who was there had children, we were only there from 3 to 7. And then we came home. Dude, I stopped off at Popeyes because, like, I wasn't drunk, but I'd had a beer, or I'd had a couple glasses of wine over the course of 4 hours. I had just enough alcohol that fast food sounded fucking amazing. And I was like, hey, Liz, Amber. I was like, hey, Liz, do you want to stop and get something to eat? I was like, maybe some Cookout or some Popeyes or something. And the moment I said Popeyes, I was like, I want a spicy chicken sandwich more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. And I was like, we're getting Popeyes. So I stopped, ordered 2 spicy chicken, crispy chicken sandwiches from Popeyes. I was like, hell yeah, I'm super excited for this. And then I got a 12-piece for the family to share. That fucking, that bill at Popeyes came to $51. $51 for a 12-piece and 2 sandwiches. I did a double take, but I didn't want to argue because the line was long. And they were not very fast getting the food out, so I was so excited they could have asked for 100, and I probably would have just paid it. Lisa. They could have asked for 100, and I might have just paid it. I want this. Do I want this more than I want this? Maybe more than I want this. This is a lightly better wand. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Cletus, like, I wasn't really paying attention, but I genuinely thought 2 sandwiches in a 12-piece bucket? I thought 30, maybe 40, but it was 51 when all was said and done. I flinched a little bit at it. But, like, whatever. Like, the last thing I'm gonna do on New Year's Eve is argue with the poor folks at Popeyes who are having to work New Year's Eve. So I took my spicy chicken. I trucked both of those things. I ate the first one, and I thought to myself, man, this is pretty unhealthy. I probably shouldn't eat the second one. I should probably wait and save that for like lunch tomorrow. And before I could finish that thought, I realized I was licking the wrapper of the second one, and I was like, oh, damn. Popeyes, you're just too good. Who was I kidding? I was never leaving Popeyes on the table. There's no such thing as leftover Popeye. Well, okay, there's a little bit of leftover bucket chicken, but there's no such thing as leftover Popeye sandwiches. That's not how this works, you know? That's not how we work. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to start off 2023 by making you fiend for specific fast food. I'm actually back on that fiber run, so I'm not feeling all that hungry at the moment, but I had to regale you with you know, I came home, trucked those 2 sandwiches. I wanted so desperately to do the thing where if you start Avengers Endgame, at 9:29 and 30 seconds, then Tony Stark will snap in the new year at midnight. And I thought that was so cool that, like, Amber was like, what should we put on? I can't do 3 hours of Ryan Seacrest. It was just me, Amber, and the boys sitting in our living room. And Amber was like, what do you guys want to do to ring in the new year? And I said, you know what? I got an idea. The internet says if you start in-game at 9:29 and 30 seconds, that Tony will snap in the new year. Doesn't that sound cool? And literally no one was on my side, and I've never felt more alone in my family. I've never felt more disappointed in my family as a collective. I genuinely felt like hurt. We ended up just watching John Wick 1 and 2. Like, that was cool. But it was not the same as what I wanted to do. All these shortages seem very sus, almost like the end of world films where the government are building an ark ship in the mountains. I'm actually hungry and I don't have Popeyes in front of me right now. Thanks, Taffy. Oh, God, it really scratched an itch. If you have the means to get yourself Popeyes, I highly recommend you do. Popeyes is fucking baller, as it turns out. Sorry, this money belongs to me. I earned it. One second. This is kind of a gnarly little spot to navigate. I'm trying not to poison myself. But I'm also trying not to get hit by enemies, being too cavalier, as I am wont to do. Is it too late to return the family? Yeah, I was so bummed out, man. I thought it would be, I thought the boys at least would be on board, and then Amber would be like, yeah, well, whatever. Like, I thought her take would be, well, I don't really care what we do so long as we're here together as a family. But she, like, I don't want to say she didn't have my back. I didn't, like, fight for it, you know? Like, I wasn't willing to start guff with the family over it. All right, fine, we'll just do it like this. But yeah, I genuinely thought the boys would have my back on that, and they apparently could not care less. We did that for Christmas Die Hard and Hans falling at midnight. Yeah, see, I thought that would be cool. I almost overrode them just so I could do it myself and have something cool to post to y'all at the, when everything was said and done. Oh, that's wood. It's once again one of those floors where there's just so much toxic sludge. There's so much toxic sludge. Ooh, Billy, don't do that. I guess that works. That man's on fire. That man is fire. Oh, Lord, he coming. If I could bring him down here. Matter of fact, I'm not only going to try to bring him down here, I'm going to create a little outlet for myself. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he died a horrible death. What a dumb idiot. Thank goodness. Dude, this rock is so ridiculously useful. I always feel like I'm overvaluing it, and then I utilize it, and I'm like, oh, this is too good. Stevie, good morning. Scanning. I did get the football tickets, so it bummed me out because, like, I wanted the game to mean something. It's not my worst case scenario, but my worst case scenario was Washington gets eliminated from the playoffs and Dallas has nothing to play for, and so we just watch two scout teams kick the shit out of each other for 4 quarters. It's pretty close to my worst case scenario, though, because depending on whether or not the Cowboys or Eagles go first, the Eagles could win in the early game and the Cowboys could go in the afternoon game, and it just wouldn't matter. I think if I was the NFL, what I'd do is ideally I'd have the Cowboys be the early game and the Eagles be the late game, or the Cowboys be the 4 o'clock game and the Eagles be the Sunday night game. There's a pretty good chance that the Cowboys game will mean something to the Cowboys, though. I feel bad for Noah. Noah pulled a Ron Rivera and was not... What? In Noah's defense, Noah is not the head coach of the Washington Commanders. But Noah also didn't realize that they could be eliminated yesterday. So I had to be the Grinch who let Noah know that his team was out of it. So there's no reason for his team to try next week other than hating Dallas, which is a pretty powerful motivator. But Oppenheimer, good morning. Ooh, Torin. Knife crafting. I had a run where I got hit by nothing for some reason. The electrical guy was in the mines and one-shot me from the bottom corner of the screen. Yeah, sometimes Noita just doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. Come on. There we go. Did you know that his team's loss was in Cactus Green? I felt bad because Noah called me, and of all the Nats games he's taken me to, of all the Nats games he's taken me to, and the one that he paid for, why is that on fire? Oh, it's because the embers were falling. He did just give me tickets at one point to take Grayson to a Nats game. Of all those games, the only time the Nats won was when we took Rory. We took Rory and treated him like royalty because Noah had a bunch of leftover credit that he had to burn through from the 2020 canceled season. And so Noah bought this, like, luxury seating in the VIP security area where they have the World Series trophy, and the soft drinks are free, and the lounge behind the seats is like something out of a hotel. It's like walking into a Hilton, and instead of walking it out into a courtyard, you walk out onto a terrace and there's a baseball game. And so Rory went, and it was a very similar experience to what happened with Grayson. Grayson and I sat down after a painful 3-hour drive where traffic was just a nightmare. Grayson and I sit down, and immediately the Nationals go down by 6 and the game is essentially over. So the next couple of hours was just, oh shit, there's nothing to watch on the game. What do you want to eat, Gray? And that was it. Grayson ate sushi and ate chicken tenders and ate fries, and then we drove home. Rat fuck, I'm telling stories. Alright, well, I just wanted to see what was in there. It's the suction rock or whatever the hell that thing is. Rory, on the other hand, gets there with me and Noah and Aaron. Rory sits there and talks to Aaron and potentially finds a kindred spirit. Noah's wife. She's many things, but that'll be the fastest way to put her into context for the stream. Rory is sitting there, potentially finds a kindred spirit with Aaron. I went to go get food and came back, and Rory is mind blown. Dad, did you know Aaron is a vegetarian? And I was like, I did know that. And he's like, I've never met a vegetarian before. He must have asked her questions for like an inning and a half. And I think it's just like my son, who doesn't like the idea that any creature has to suffer so that he can be sustained, needed to pick the brain of the person who had the courage to potentially live the way that he wants to live. But he went to that game. The Nats went down 6. But instead of losing, Bug cheered them back to victory. They came back from 6 down and won in a walk-off. Not to mention the fact that there was a wedding proposal behind us. And so here we are in this hyper snooty VIP section. There's a wedding proposal behind us. Bug started the game not with chicken tenders, but with a lobster roll. And we're sitting in this whole like bougie section. And they came back and won in a walk-off. That's the only time I've ever gone to a live game with Noah that his team has won. And so he called me and was just like, yo, dude, I don't think you can go to this Commanders game. They always lose when you show up. And I was like, they're playing the Cowboys. You could amputate my arms and legs and I would use my upper lip to drag me to the game. Then I also, like, I kind of, like, did the math in my head and I was like, brother, I think your team's done. And he's like, no, they got a chance. And I was like, all right, I hope I'm wrong, but ultimately, man, look it up when we're off the phone. I think your team's done. And he texted me and was like, oh yeah, we're done. So I feel a little bit bad, but you know, whatever. I haven't been to a live football game in probably 8 years.
This is the story of the newest denizen.
Anctus, welcome back. You could have just said you'd bring Rory for good luck. Dude, these tickets were not cheap. I mean, there are plenty of reasons to feel cursed as a Cowboys fan. For starters, you have to root for the Cowboys, and that shit gets real old real fast. That is, that is a sports life sentence. Beyond that, though, one of the joys, and I use the world's biggest air quotes here, of being a Cowboys fan is that every single game you go to, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if, they could be playing beer pong at the hotel, and if they sold tickets to it, it'd be $100 for the cheap seats. I love to highlight a couple of years ago, back when they were the Redskins, I wanted to go to a game, and they were just ass terrible. Like, they were bad, like way worse than they are now bad. Bottom of the league, one of the worst teams in the league. And towards the end of their season, it was so long ago, St. Louis, the Rams, came to town, and tickets were like $12. In the parking lot, you could buy them for $12 from scalpers. The next week, another lowly team was the Browns. Two teams with like bottom of the NFL losing records playing each other. Rumor had it, scalpers were giving tickets to people in the parking lot. They're like, you want to go watch the game? I can't sell these things. Here, take them. So the week before, tickets were literally free. This is years ago, right? This is to illustrate how hard it is to see the Cowboys play. The last game of the season, the Cowboys came to town, maybe going to limp into the playoffs. The cheapest seats were $125 a pop. Ugh. It's so fucking hard to see my team play anywhere because the goddamn America's team. Fuck you. I was born in Dallas, you assholes. Let me see my goddamn team for less than $1 million, you pricks. Goddamn, I hate bandwagon Cowboys fans worse than you hate bandwagon Cowboys fans because they run the price up of every ticket I could ever get. Banana Choco Pie with a gifty goes to You Lost Soul. Banana Choco Pie, happy 2023. Welcome back. I liked Nat. Pleasure to have you here again. Joe to Nikki says, I'm a Broncos fan, just not the Broncos. You guys know. Like Boise State. Isn't Western Michigan the Broncos? That feels pretty good. The Ford Broncos. Arab Gunner! Don't leave us in suspense. What's this good news I'm hearing all about? Ooh, it's a gold pouch. Weird fungus, sure, but gold. Also sure. How much gold, though? I was told there would be gold. This can't possibly be worth it. Hold on. Yeah, yeet! Oh no, that's not gonna do what I thought it would do. That said, I can't just burn off the fungus and leave the gold. Oh, the Brisbane Broncos. Start my new support group on the 10th. It'll be my first meeting, and I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I have a tattoo. Oh, then you know my pain. You know my pain. Oh, it's a bubble spark wand. Pretty decent bubble spark. Ah, no. Damage 10. Damage 5, but man, it fires fast. I'll take Bubble Spark with me. Damn, there are a lot of wands on this floor. Yeah, I was born in Dallas, so I don't really get a choice. I tried to root for other teams, and it just didn't work for me. So I'm cursed. I'm cursed to root for the team I started with. It was the third thing listed, which means there was hardly any gold in there. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Let's Bubble Spark this guy. My bedroom's full of Cowboys posters. Mine was when I was a kid. As I got older, I got much more jaded about them. 30 years of them just consistently letting me down. I expect very little from this year, but I have to admit the seasons are more fun to watch when they're competitive, for sure. When the Cowboys suck, unless I have money riding on the game, it's really hard to give a shit. There are landmines over here for no good reason whatsoever. What up, you little ghoul? My torment's almost over. How so? Like a work shift or something? He was just peacefully Batmaning and you killed him. There's nothing peaceful about Batman. He was getting it all wrong. I feel wary because there's landmines everywhere.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Rocket Whale, nice to see you. Tier 1, 33 months, a gifted sub from Champion. I wonder, like, Champoon Poon, so I've met Champion. He is obviously a man of means. He's also pretty, like, soft-spoken. But there's a part of me that wonders if somebody who has that kind of, like, that kind of disposable wealth, if they have any, like, crazy New Year's Eve stories. I did have one, like, I was hanging out with a guy in Seattle who was the head of a record label. There's a conversation that Nate and Heather facilitated. And I had some fun stories, and they're like, oh, this guy has some fun stories too. And I was like, oh yeah, what's that? And he's like, all right, so here I am, trying to get into this, like, world famous record producer's house when I was a kid. and I bump into Lenny and Zoe Kravitz, and it was right after Dave Navarro had yelled at me, and I was like, man, my stories suck. My stories suck compared to your stories. So it just makes me wonder if old Champoon Poon has anything like that, where we just genuinely would not believe the shit that he has to say. I survived completing the work in Noita. Turns out I am too strong for my own good. I've been shooting myself with a touch of blood 30 times in a second for the past 30 minutes, down to 200,000 health. Oof. Oof. I think it's here. Oh, I should have put that a little further in. Ah, we'll still get there. I wanted to be able to make sure that I could get to this side of the map. Got him. Unless I... Oh, God. Unless I comically fuck this up. Which is always on the table. Unless I comically mess this up. I might try to use the wands that exist on this floor to try to go get the, hello. I might use the wands on this floor to try to go get the health upgrade, but I don't think I'll get the health refill. I think I'll just refill down below in the Holy Mountain. I'll get out of here. I thought I could, well, okay, well, maybe I will refill. I genuinely thought I could get past that before it would blow up. That was dumb of me. I still think I'm gonna be okay. As long as I don't tangle with the curse flinging dude up there. As long as I don't, you know, eat a saw blade to the face, I think I should be fine. Yeah, this is a brand new run. Friday's run ended in heartbreak, unfortunately. Right before we were about to complete the work. Nope, I don't want to fuck with that guy. Right before we were about to complete the work. Like literally as we were walking through the door to get to that Holy Mountain. We shot a wizard. And that wizard was a teleport wizard. And so we got hit with one of our own piercing rounds, which instantly killed us. I had like 1,800 health, and I had let myself get whittled down to like 180, which was kind of a bummer. Oh my! So I was making a line straight for the exit. Like I was not doing anything. I was not doing anything cute. I was not trying to overachieve. I was genuinely just trying to get out of there and save myself. I was applauding myself for how careful I was being. Oh shit, unlike that. You know what, maybe we bubble spark through here. I was applauding myself for how careful I was being, and then quite literally the last enemy I could have possibly faced before leaving the floor, decimated me. Just decimated me. I was real bummed out about it. "22 stainless armor makes it very hard to die when there are no liquids left in the universe." Nice. Oh, that's not how we do it, Taff. Oh, shit! I didn't think you got that off! Nope, we're leaving. We're done. Are we done, though? Taffy, they're laughing at you, you know? These asshole frogs are laughing at you. Is that the kind of man we are? Are we the kind of man who backs down from asshole frogs? Telling a story about being more careful while also almost simultaneously blasting yourself in the face with a saw blade is 100% on brand. Agreed. Aha. Aha! Pretty good. I can't get to that one. Bummer. I still contend that if I can help it. I still contend that if I can help it, I would like to only get the... I'd like to only get the health upgrade and not the health refill. I just have to be super careful. I mean, I've by saying all I need to do is be super careful, I've doomed myself. But I have every intention of just being super careful. I'm gonna go back and either get the light wand, or I'm gonna go back and get the mind expanding wand, the mapping wand. Where this guy's gonna say, I just want this guy to not be anywhere near me. This guy scares the shit out of me. Psychon says, hey Taff, I gotta pause. I can't not pay attention to the screen right now. Hey Taff, how you doing, bud? Not sure if the camera settings, your shirt color, you have a nice healthy glow about you today. I don't know. No idea. Perhaps it's like a, you know, very complimentary jaundice. Potentially, I may have defeated my sworn rival in hand-to-hand combat. And I just am not telling you guys about it for legal reasons. Who's to say, you know? Oh, thanks, Psychon. I appreciate it. All jokes aside, it's a very nice thing to hear. I appreciate it. There's one that had light. I think what I might do is I might go burn off enough water. Ugh, 8 health, huh? We haven't gotten a health upgrade yet. We got some really cool spells. Fuck. No, I'm gonna commit. Just because we have some cool spells doesn't mean that I'm not gonna play my game. And my game is risky. Oh, somebody's in the water down here. There's no water down here. What the hell? Don't let that stuff out. Those guys are nightmare fuel. I don't want to make any like wonky resolutions about, oh yeah, absolutely, this year I'm gonna XYZ, I'm gonna lift weights and write poetry and, you know, solve crimes and write novels. I don't know what this year holds for me, but I'm gonna find little incremental ways to try to make myself, generally better. We'll see where it takes me. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but I also don't ever want to get like stagnant. Especially not in this landscape. I'm looking for that one that had, what was it? It's like alcohol and light. The revelation wand won't do shit for me over there, unfortunately. It is too dark. Too dark to function as intended. I can't remember where that alcohol with light wand is. I feel like that would be reasonably safe, but I also feel like it was pretty far off to the right-hand side of the map. But I'll be damned if I know exactly where that is. Was it like right up here by the beginning? Maybe? I don't think it was. There was one like up here, but I think we took that one with us. It was just a spark wand. I will say that the Popeye's chicken conversation did get me a little bit hungry. I do have leftover cold chicken out of the bucket. I do also have red beans and rice and coleslaw, which is intriguing. I was watching TikTok the other day and this person was saying how, as a neurodivergent person, this new year isn't about consistency because being consistent is impossible with how up and down energy and attention span is, but about sustainability. So they have high energy routines and low energy routines for their various results. That tracks. That generally, I think if I had to put my finger on something that is my undoing, Lisa, is probably that. Is that like I'll have days where I feel clear and focused and motivated, and I'll tackle everything. And then I'll have like one day where it just feels like it's not coming together, and I feel lethargic and unfocused and tired. And those are the days where, because one day is a failure, it feels like the rest of them might as well be also, which, you know, obviously is not ideal. So potentially trying to find a better way to cope. Potentially trying to find a better way to cope with the up and down swings, as opposed to trying to force like rigid consistency upon myself. Maybe that would be more productive. Anji Maya, what's going on? Happy New Year and welcome back. Is it up here? No, that's a potion. Sorry, chat. I know I'm not insane. There was a wand. So glad I got rid of most of the acid. There was a wand that had booze and light on it. Maybe it's this one. And that booze and light wand. Fuck. Is gonna be how I see to go get this health upgrade. I guess I could just come back for it at some point, but I mean, I'm here. I might as well do it now. Oh no, that's bad. Listen. 6 health is plenty, alright? Let's not panic. Am I out of my mind? What is going on? I should have done a better job of mentally noting where this damn thing was. An example the person gave: you wear some amount of makeup nearly every day and the resolution is to take off your makeup nightly. High energy nights, that looks like a total 5-step cleansing ritual, and low energy nights, it looks like 2 makeup wipes. Doing all right here. Managed to get myself set up to work for my parents' home when I can't go home. Still not sure about how I feel about working remote. It grows on you after a while. I've been working from home for over a decade now. The biggest trick in the beginning was I would stay in the office till 3 in the morning, all while playing Dota during regular business hours. Be like, well, I didn't really get anything done while the sun was up because I played Hearthstone all day. So I should probably stay up till 3 in the morning getting actual work done because I phoned it in during the afternoon. I don't want to say the words "I'm dying" here, but like, this is maddening. I saw that wand, right? Fuck it. I'm going. I know it wasn't all the way off to the left. If it was that far off to the left, I would have been so much happier. I remember thinking to myself, this is a long ways away, but we'll just come back and get it. So it's back here somewhere. I don't think I was carrying it with me. I was torn between, do I take this one, which is the vision wand, and another one, which maybe is like down here. I thought they were near each other. I thought they were near each other. My biggest work from home struggle is the rest of the family realizing that dad's working. That was rough. That was rough for us early on. Now we've reached a point where the rule really is if dad's office door is closed, you don't go in without mom's permission. It's not over here with the scary monsters. I'm at a loss. Was it the bubble spark? No. Oh, I'm carrying it. Shut up. Oh, chat, don't look at me right now. Listen. None of my resolutions were I'm gonna be a better gamer, alright? The state of play remains the same. You leave me alone. There's your consistency. Never doubt my ability to undermine my own plan. Oh, I will consistently undercut myself. Ugh. What I wouldn't give for a mining wand of some sort. I was carrying the damn thing with me the whole time. Alright, so now all I have to do really is not drown and dodge this guy because he scares the shit out of me. That's not a firefight I'm looking to have. Don't accidentally light one of these on fire. Don't accidentally step on one of the 4 remaining landmines on the entire map. Don't accidentally cover yourself in oil. And for God's sakes, don't suffocate yourself. We'll burn off a bunch of this. I'm gonna keep my eyes pretty well glued on my oxygen gauge. But it doesn't, oh, I was about to say it doesn't seem to be showing up. That's right, if you're not getting a 6% gaming talent increase per year, you're technically getting a pay cut. That's what they tell us at all those Twitch seminars they try to get me to go to. Honestly, Legolas, that I don't have a harder time navigating these maps because of my stupid dog-chasing car brain is nothing short of a miracle to me. Sorry, don't mind me. I wish the bomb had gotten rid of this. I'd already be exploring. Yeah, this is more clinchy than I think I'd like it to be. Why are we dying? We're not. The screen pulses red whenever we've got low health. We've had low health for a minute. Well, I don't want to say we're not dying. I still very well could die on this floor. I could see myself doing something stupid. Or getting, like, sniped by one of the enemies on the other side of this area. What I'm doing right now is I'm holding a fire rock, which is burning off, it's evaporating the water in this cave system. And then I can use one of my wands that has light on it to navigate the cave system to find a health upgrade, and then we will get out of here. This is in fact a lot of water. I don't want the health refill in case I loop back. I just want the health upgrade because I didn't get one on this floor. Yeah, Noita is an awful lot like life. Like, you really don't know when the Reaper's gonna come ring your bell. It probably will happen at some random time when you least expect it. Everyone hopes that they're going to have a long and fruitful Noita life, but every once in a while, Noita comes by and just hits you with a bus. This is promising. Got a little gap. forming here. I'm not keen to get rid of like all of it, but I also don't want to die to like 3 points of drowning damage. I mean, technically, I guess it'd be 6 points of drowning damage. I'm not keen on that. Alright, so what's this again? What happens if I stay drunk for too long? That's not the one I want. Alright, so I think the one that we want is actually in the bottom corner, which means, unfortunately, we have to keep clearing it out. Because I have no desire to drown down here. Or suffocate. I'm not looking to die to oxygen deprivation of any form. I only get light one cast out of 3. Yeah, we've said that a couple of times, that the flame rock not producing light of any kind is kind of weird. That's what I wanted. And now we can get the hell out of here. Wait, do I want the, before I go, are these the wands I want to leave with, or do I kind of want to come back. I kind of want to go back and get the wand that has the all-seeing eye on it. I wouldn't mind sticking mapping on a wand, you know? I feel like that's going to be more useful than, like, especially now that we kind of have a rough idea what the layout of that tunnel system is. If we make our way back here for the health upgrade, or the health refill, I'm actually going to carry the water just in case I get poisoned. If we actually come back here for the health refill, we'll probably be in a much better spot. So I feel like I don't want to keep that wand, but I do kind of want that spell.
This is
Chaos
the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Tier 1, 35 months. Chaos, thank you so much for the continued support. Ooh, there's so much to do with this. Neat. We're really going all in on broken eggs, huh? There's our teleport wand. I might have to buy that one. How goes Noita? It's not bad. Gold is forever. Tinker with wand. I mean, we're clearly taking Tinker with wands everywhere. Gold is forever would be cool, though. But that's how we're starting for sure. Yeah, Chaos again. Thank you so much. Moral of the story, get drunk on whiskey in the dark, get healthier. Got it, Taffy. I'm always here with the intention of giving y'all some real world guidance. Oh, I'm lightheaded. That was like too much of a stretch. It genuinely made me lightheaded. All right, back to Noita. I'm appropriately dropped. What's my worst wand? That one's not bad. That one's not good. That one's not bad. That one's not good. Man, I don't want this spending my gold to hurt me. Is there a good wand hiding in here somewhere? Yeesh. Yeesh. No, there's really not. Good grief. Limits the radius of a projectile's explosion heavily. Man, oh man. Well, crap. I thought there'd be like a halfway decent wand in here somewhere. But I guess for right now, that just becomes our bomb wand. We can tinker with stuff on the fly, I suppose. Alright, well. Here we go. Good first perk, for what it's worth. Like, really good first perk. DS, thank you for the first itty bitty of 2023. It's always nice when you get the ability to see a mimic with a status effect on it. Yeah, quite literally, that is the first bit of 2023. Very much appreciated. January, as you well may know, has a tendency to be a bit of a slow month for streamers. I will say that this definitely feels like a day where you can sense that people are on vacation and are on break. This isn't like a dig or a gripe or whinging. Just an observation that it's still... This has been the first break in a while, like the first holiday break in a while that has truly and honestly felt like a holiday break. Like it has felt like regulars, including like mods, right? Regulars who would normally be here aren't here because they're being with their family and they're doing whatever. There's a part of me, I think, that like I genuinely will feel better. I genuinely might feel a little bit better once the holiday season is over and folks go back into, you know, offices and workplaces and whatnot, because frankly I miss my viewers. I miss my people. There's a lot of explosions going on. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn right now. I don't want to be constantly fighting these guys. This guy came down here and exploded, I guess? Oh, shit. Today is the first year since 2019 I felt comfortable traveling to see the family. Yeah, I suppose that's probably a part of it too, is that people are actually going out and doing stuff. Why with this wand? Yeah, this is the first year that some people are going out to actually travel in 2 or 3 years. Hello. Oh, he's super dead. Can I get down here enough? Nope. Not risking my life for gold, not this time around. Nobody loves money more than I do. It's a well-documented fact. The hell is this now? Summon portal. Oh, what? No. That's not the Eldritch portal. What the fuck portal is that? I have no idea what that portal is. It's not nice. Oh, I don't want to be there when those barrels go off. You say that I leave for work in 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of stream of consciousness. It's a very identifiable difference between like the subathon when everybody was getting geared up for the beginning of their holiday. Right, that's the same one. Why is everything still so dark? Versus now, where it's kind of like it's very clear that people are on their time off, and we'll just kind of get them when they stagger in. Is this a curse? Like the whole floor seems dark as fuck. Yeah, everything in Noita has so much blood. Oh, I've got a curse level where I can't see shit all about what's going on. Got it. All right, well, we'll know we've seen everything when shit stops trying to attack us. Good crit. My gold is gone forever. There we go. Oh, you rat prick. I'm super on fire. Bear with me. This man's gonna live forever? Spent my New Year's getting home from work. Yeah, my kids didn't want to do any of the stuff that I wanted to do for New Year's, so I hung out, ate some Popeyes. We watched John Wick 1 and 2, well, part of 2. And then I fell asleep for a little bit. And then honestly, the minute that it hit midnight, I got up, gave Amber a kiss, and then immediately went to bed. So like midnight, Happy New Year, and then I turned around. Midnight was Happy New Year, and then I turned around and immediately went upstairs. By 12:07 I was in bed. By 12:15 I was asleep. Good morning, Candyman. Hope you had a great day. You've returned from being streamed from my work PC instead of my TV. Happy to be keeping you company. It is kind of a short stream week. I am saddened to report. Justin and I have a panel at MagFest. MagFest starts on Thursday. I have an idea. I just want to see something real quick. Oh, it gets dark again? Boo. I hate that. But yeah, Justin and I have a panel at MagFest on Thursday. If it was a little bit later, the panel, I'd stream on Thursday, and MagFest would only cost us 1 day of streaming. But unfortunately, the panel on Thursday is at 4 in the afternoon, and I have to drive with Justin up to DC, and the traffic around DC is fickle at best. So it looks like I'm only going to get a 3-day stream weekend for the first week of January. That said, I shouldn't have anything again, to my knowledge.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I shouldn't have anything again until PAX East, so that's like a month and a half of uninterrupted streaming. And then, after that, I might not have anything again until I either take my mom on that Italian vacation or go to TwitchCon Paris. There's a chance I might do both, but I really, like, I thought, man, oh man, I'm gonna hit MagFest and things are gonna get out of control. Really, it's MagFest and then PAX East in, what, March, April? And then there's really nothing, St. Jude, but St. Jude is at my house. And then there really is nothing again until the midsummer. Yeah, this new year, I was totally content with just sleeping this new year away. I had no real problem. putting my happy ass to bed and staying there for sure. I didn't feel bad about it. Like, I didn't feel ominous like some of the, you know, most recent New Year's. I didn't feel like a low-key sense of dread of, oh my god. Stupid alien slime caught that blade and sent it back into me. Okay. With you in a second, chat. I'm down here now. Oh. I'm gonna be a little bit on fire for a second, and that's okay. Everybody's path is different. Until that wears off, I'm kind of stuck doing this funky little dance here. Just run around and slough this off. My man had way more health than I gave him credit for. There we go. Wife and I went to bed at 11. She was asleep by midnight and I didn't wake her. Yeah, honestly. Spitfire, tier 1, 22 months. Thank you so much, Spitfire. Appreciate the continued support. Yeah, honestly, once I get through PAX East in Boston, I might not have any interruption. Because like last year in June, we had the big family Orlando trip where I took Amber and the boys to Disney and Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I had owed them a big vacation for being so good during the worst of the pandemic. Or at least the worst of the pandemic so far. I don't want to put that evil on us, but I also don't want to jinx us. Yeah, my mom said that July works really well for her. July, like, so we joke about January being a slow month, and by all intents and purposes, normally it is. But in earnest, the summer is pretty rough too. Like, as a broadcaster, normally, right? Like normal broadcasters, not me and not with what you do for me. But with normal broadcasters, it really is like January, February suck. And then on top of January and February kind of sucking, the summer's not great because everybody goes out and does family vacations or, you know, takes their kids places or just goes outside because the weather is nice. So viewership slumps in, like, revenue slumps in January normally. And then viewership slumps and revenue slumps in the summer because people just aren't near their computers as much. So it's conceivable, chat, that you might lose me, like, worst case scenario. There's a chance that you could potentially lose me for half of July. But if you know that I'm doing it, like, I'm very specifically, one of the things is going to be taking my mom on an international vacation because she told me last year she's never been abroad and it's on her bucket list. And she'll be 70 this year, so I would like to make bucket list things happen for mom. But also Justin and Noah are leaning on me again to potentially do TwitchCon Paris. And that seems absurd, except I don't know if Justin has an international first class voucher. But if he hits me with an international first class travel voucher as his +1, that'd save me a couple grand. And then if he and I split a hotel room, suddenly my entire trip to Paris would be like a couple $100. All it would cost me is the revenue of not creating content. I hate this curse, by the way. This sucks. My only lost revenue would be not streaming. Went to the liquor store last night. The guy didn't card me. He said all the underage people were still sick from New Year's Eve drinking. Makes sense in Wyoming. Texas is weird. The liquor store is closed on New Year's Day and the day after for some reason. Probably Jesus stuff. Yeah, it probably has something to do with some scripture that they've imagined that has something to do with, well, Jesus said, let there be blue laws. Yo, Pat, Happy New Year's, man. Who was the first heroes of 2023? Been a quiet day. You know, listen, minor league Monday and the first day of January. I'm just happy that I've made any money. The big pop off today has been 5 gifties from Glitch. Riveting stuff. Otherwise, I'm just playing Noita and word diarrhea-ing out of my mouth. Happy 20,023 according to Justin's glasses. I make most of my important decisions in life based on Justin's eyewear. Ugh. Ugh, come on. What I wouldn't give for energy orb right now.
This is the story of the newest denizen.
Boo, thank you for the gifty to Pat. I appreciate that. Old Pat says that there's a chance he might be, Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I knew for a brief period of time there that, old Marvel Stunts said that he might have some time on the East Coast.
Yeah, those are bits.
Sadly, it was not meant to be, but that doesn't mean that it is never meant to be. It just means that it wasn't meant to be this time. We'll figure it out at some point, I'm sure. Foo, again, thank you for the gifty. Slow day, you say. Jadestone, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Very kind. It's not really bait. At this point, I'm just buying into the bit. I'm not genuinely trying to, I'm not genuinely trying to bait you. I still find it to be very funny. You know what I mean? I find this whole bit to be very funny. I mean, like, honestly, December was really good, and Noah and I are working on new sponsors. So January has a tendency to be like, go to MagFest, also try to get some work done to get yourself... Spockers. The answer is Spockers. First heroes of... Oh, Jesus. I am hurt. Spocker says I took the bait. Not bait, I don't understand. Trying so hard not to bait people. Feeling much better about this now. Sounds good, Pat. We'll catch you when you get back. Scary. I guess I won't see myself doing fungal caverns like this. I've taken too much damage as it stands. Plus, the fungal caverns like this would be scary as hell. I promise to use this $151 Spockers I promise to use this 151 to treat LeBrizzy to a nice dinner on his birthday. No, I did not set up. I can do that. Can I do that right now? Shit. Do you need me to? You know? Picking up what I'm putting down?
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Brizzy lit with a single White Claw. Brizzy's such a cheap date. I love it. Spockers, thank you for the 151. I promise to use that to treat Brizzy to a nice meal. Financially, I don't think he's played it super close to the chest. Brizzy's been kind of rough up against it. He drunk tweeted the other day that Glitch hitting him was $600 and his viewership. You motherfucker. Glitch hitting him was $600 the other day. Hey, Jesus Christ. The Glitch hitting him was $600 the other day, and his community matching that so that we would play Warhammer. Got him almost teary-eyed because he was just excited to know that he was making rent. And that's the sad reality of sometimes when you're doing this, sometimes everything slows down and it gets scary. So yeah, we'll make sure to use the cashish there to treat our boy to a good meal. It doesn't even have a transparent background, so it's gonna be a big white square. Ugh. All right, well, let's see. Worst case scenarios, I'll play it manually. Maximum scuffed is accurate. All right, Spockers, I feel like for $151, I've given you an excellent method through which the money will be used, and then I'm gonna buy a damn fine meal for Brizzy on his birthday. But additionally, I also feel like your contribution derailed the stream adequately. You know, you definitely got your money's worth out of how scuffed the stream got. Thanks in no small part to your contribution to the stream. It'll be cool that Justin will be there at MagFest. I think this is the first time we've managed to get Justin to MagFest. I believe it is $150.99. If that doesn't work for some reason, then I'll play it manually. But I haven't had like... Rory has set things up in such a way that it's not the way that traditional things are set. I set it up like the traditional Stream Elements way. Rory's got it set up some fangle-danged way that is for smart people to do. Oh shit. That's the one I was looking for. Worst case scenario is I'll get a hold of Rory and have him verify that either I did it a way that works or that he will fix it for me down the road. Ooh, Billy. I don't like that.
Listen, there's something I need to say to you. I've been thinking about it a long time, but I couldn't find the words.
It's scuffed, but it works.
Until now.
Oh, I know why he set it up the way he set it up.
Everything that you do.
He set it up
really annoying.
So that Othog's thing would still come through, but now Othog's thing has to wait until From the Heart is done.
I don't like you.
This is a really scuffed way of doing it, but it'll work for now.
I fucking hate you. You're the worst.
Othog, welcome. Welcome back.
And if you died, I know I'd cry. Tears of joy from deep inside your waist.
I didn't know if you were still here. Yeah, Rory. Could you make me the unscuffed version, please?
But you're a dick.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were still here. I didn't want to just assume that you were waiting on my beck and call for, like, you know. Thank you. After this one's done, if you could make it the unscuffed version for 150 and 99p.
I hope every time that you're barefoot,
You step on a Lego.
I hope every puzzle you make is missing one.
Oh, I have to tell you something about Psycho Stick, Chad, if you weren't here the other day.
An allergy to sex. I hope your children can't learn to.
Scuffed is funny.
Fucking hate you.
Agreed.
You're an asshole. I wish you'd die. See your family cry. Collect their tears in a vial. Mix them in a cocktail. Dancing on your grave. Popping the champagne. This one's for you. This one's for you. Oh, this one's for you. You piece of shit. Douche canoe, you flying fucking discharge O-ring prick.
Oh, shit.
I fucking hate you. You're the worst. I fucking hate you. I think I said everything I needed to say. I hope this doesn't come as too much of a surprise. I just want you to know I meant every word of it.
Taffy, this is so scuffed. I said that. I said this is the scuffed version. I said, oh, Jesus Christ. I said, I don't know how to do what Rory did. That's why Rory's the smart guy, and I'm just the dude who happens to be here. Shit. I said beyond a shadow of a doubt that Rory makes it work well, and the version that I was making was like super scuffed. Othog again, thank you for tier 1 for 50 months at the weirdest, goofiest of times. I just want to see if the wand was any good. It's alright. The Rapid tier 1 29 months.
Of the newest denizen of the cave.
Morning, friends. Here's to 2023, hopefully being significantly less shitty than 2022. I mean, I feel weird because almost all of my, like, 2020 and 2022 and 2021 were not bad. I felt bad for a lot of other people around me who had shitty goes of it. There's just no way for me to hit this thing. Can I clear out the rocks in front of it? I sure can. I had a lot of friends and, friends and family who had shitty goes of it in the 2020s so far, and obviously it's sucked for mankind in general. But yeah, I feel a little bit bad because generally speaking, they've gone well for me. But that said, I would like to have just sort of a universal, across the board, everybody just has a dope year that is generally accepted, that just mankind in general had a winner. You don't know how the buttons work. You're the man who presses them to get the thing. Seth, Happy New Year. Chat, what the fuck was that? I know this stream like the back of my hand. Chat, what the fuck was that noise? I have no idea what that was. Rory, was that you? Or was that in the game? I am genuinely super confused right now. Did you guys hear that? Am I having a stroke? It's like a little pixie chime. Oh my god, it wasn't me. I haven't touched anything. I'm wearing a mask working with this shit. I did the best I could. It technically functioned. I can't tell if this is a bit. I shit you not, I heard what sounded like a chime. But I don't have like any pop-ups. It like, I wondered if like maybe I'd left the screen open where I bought the Psycho Stick music. And maybe it like maybe it had said or done something. Was it gold falling on my head? Okay, that makes more sense. It had just never, it had never sounded like that before. Or at least not that I've ever heard it. That makes sense. That would be the right series of sounds for sure. Dummy's Hero Tonight, Dummy Heroes Tonight was the thing that I copied originally to try to get it all set up. But there was nothing in it. I wonder if that was something I did during like the subathon. No, I didn't really fuck with stuff during the subathon. I don't know, man. Listen, I occasionally go in there and fiddle with things. I try not to, generally speaking, rough up other people's creations. I certainly don't work under the assumption that I know what the hell I'm doing. I'm really just kind of blasting through here real quick looking for like dummy thick gold deposits. I'm feeling a little rough on health here. So I probably won't stick around on this level for much longer, but I might loop. This level could see me again if I get a particularly good run pulled together on the next floor. I guess we're out of here. That guy just blasted me right up in my face. I would love to get electrical immunity, man. I've been wanting to have an electrical run for a minute. And it's just too risky without electrical immunity. Yeah, honestly, if there's like a staging Heroes Tonight in there, that could have been you a while ago. I can't imagine that I would set up something as any sort of a staging layer in any of those overlays. I'm generally speaking terrified to touch or add anything without trying to be as explicit about why it's there as humanly possible. Let's just go. We may find our way back to the Fungal Caverns, but I am roughed up right now. I am tired of it being scary in there. Wow. Spiral arc. Speed up, which I'll probably pick up. Oh my god. It's not the one I was looking for. The only problem is that it has a tendency to make shit around me explode. You know? You electrify the floor, you electrify the water, all of a sudden mines and barrels and stuff explode. That shit can be real dicey. It is electrical immunity, though. I did ask for it. I'm committing. I'm committing. Ah, okay, so we're still not immune to explosive damage. I might uncommit. If I'm being real with you, Chad, I might just uncommit a little bit. seemed like a good idea at the time. If we need to come back, we will. Ha-ha! Feels good, man. This time, we will be the ones doing the electrifying. I hope this works. Eldritch Portal is the one I'm more used to. Are you fucking with me? That guy took 2 saw blades in the mouth and just giggled them off. Inconceivable. I only added that one. Yeah. I only added that one. I'm hopeful that this alpha can I electrocute this guy? Can I burn him? My man's immune to fire? Not immune to electricity, though. Oh shit, he's loose! Why would I want increased recoil when casting spells? Although I have to admit, I do kind of like the idea of picking up one of these. And maybe just dumping these for now. That doesn't feel too bad. Go too fast, maybe. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. I haven't thought about that shit in a long time. Thank you, Rory. Ooh, shit. I caught that one. You little fuckstick. Alright, well, we have it if we need it. Neat. Got him. Finally. Ooh, I don't like it. Hello, Grayson. Mom is getting a flu test?
Yes.
I didn't know a flu test was a thing.
But she's just not going to be here for 6 weeks.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you. Love you. You'll miss me when I'm gone. All right, so this is working the way I anticipated, which is... Oh, shit. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I just lack the means to survive. Alright, well, listen. There's no shame in rolling it back and going to go get that health we left behind back in the... I guess we're looping. Wait, I didn't change this. This is bad. Hold on. Getting real roughed up here. Try not to overreact, but I'm having a rough go of it for sure. I can't tell if we saw this or not. Oh, this was on the other side of all that bullshit. Oh! Nope, I'm out. Nope. Nope, I'm out. Nope, I'm out. So out. 1,000,000% out. I guess as long as we're here. Could just sit very patiently. I hope that one enemy isn't following me. I'd be very upset. Been off to a rough start. Admittedly off to a bit of a rough start. We're gonna grab a little more health. May jockey our spells around a little bit. Then we'll come down here and try again, I suppose. Now my goal is just, don't die on the lava. I hate when that happens. Holy shit, that scared me so bad. Ah, my chest is so tight. Oh. I can't go so far as to say I enjoyed the way that felt. My hands are tingly. That scared me so bad. I gotta be careful not to electrocute myself. Sorry, not electrocute myself. I need to be careful not to explode myself. There's bound to be a barrel or a crate or something just chilling in here, waiting for the right time to rend me asunder. Dude, that, like, honestly, that made my balls are sucked up into my chest right now. That was so scary. That was super scary. We live. We live. Serene, what's going on? Welcome. Okay. Okay, wand. What can I get rid of? Bombs can go away. That shit can go away. This wand goes away. That comes here. Hold on, I'm working on something. This all goes away. I maybe hold on to that. But I don't think I need that right now. And then these two come down here and are faster. Arguably. Just woke up, getting back to work. How goes the particle game? First run? Yeah, first run of the day. Just kind of futzing our way through it. In the not so distant future, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and microwave some leftovers for lunch. Yeah, I'd like this'll work, I guess. What's crazy is we have all these, like, we have all these pieces. And none of them are great. We have all these pieces and none of them are super impressive. Just doesn't do any of what I hope it would do. This is still better. Yeah, I suppose. Whoops. I wish this place didn't stay perpetually dark, man. I'm gonna harvest some gold while I'm here. I might go look at the fungal caverns a little bit, but if it feels like it's getting dicey, like I'm basically gonna run through here, spam the living shit out of this. Nope, we're not doing that today. Not with us. Not with us having the electrical field around us. I'll probably just spam this through here. Take a look and see if there's anything noteworthy that I missed. And then if things even go remotely sideways, I mean, like, I'm kind of just looking for cool spells or a better wand, potentially in the fungal caverns. Swim. There we go. But this area is nasty enough without being able to see. This might be, of the early levels, this might be the worst one to have this, like, Curse of Darkness on. For sure. Not happy about it at all. I think I'm gonna drain that real quick. Morning, nerds. Might not have slept in a bit. Still morning. Yeah, we good. What's going on, man? Might have slept in a bit. I slept in real hard on Saturday and Sunday. My only regret is that, like, I was getting ready to maybe turn in at like 9:30 last night. Like, I was really, I had bought in on, like, yo, I'm gonna start getting more good sleep. Oh, I got a lot of gold. I had bought in on, like, yo, I'm gonna get a whole lot of good sleep. Yo, the fungal caverns don't have the curse. That's amazing. That's actually super helpful. But then I had a buddy of mine, I'm not disappointed about it at all, but I had a buddy of mine asked me if I wanted to watch Sunday Night Football with him and drink a little whiskey. So I only had 3 drinks over like 4 hours, but he and I, you know, stayed up until midnight. So I didn't get the going into the week sleep that I wanted to happen. I'm gonna try to do everything in my power. I'm gonna try to do everything in my power to make sure I do. I'm gonna be greedy with sleep in 2023. Like, if I can have one thing happen for me, I think it's that I'm genuinely gonna try to be like hyper greedy with my sleep in 2023. Yo, Nate, y'all wish me a happy New Year's, and I meant to get back around to answering and just didn't. Happy New Year's, brother. I want to drink whiskey with Taffy. It was pleasant. We did fireside. We had the game. I think there was a part of me that acquiesced to the fact that at one point in time a while back, Champion goes, yo, you know what you need? And I was like, is it a private island? And he was like, yes, but no. And I was like, is it a double-decker food truck as my retirement plan? And he goes, yes, but no. I was like, is it a pergola on top of my pergola? And he's like, why don't I just tell you? I was like, yeah, you should just tell me. He goes, you need an outdoor television. And it wasn't until last night when Andrew was like, hey, you should come watch Sunday Night Football, and we were watching it on an iPad that kept timing out, that I was like, man, I need to find a way to set up like a 50-inch outside so that we can sit by the fire and comfortably watch the Cowboys game or Commanders game. Last night was a terrible game, but it had a fun ending. Last night was the Ravens and Pittsburgh. But like, same thing with like, you know, the MLB playoffs are fun to watch. I get MLB MLB Sunday Ticket. I'd have to find a way to secure it so that it would both be immune to the elements, but also resistant to theft. Reg, what's going on, dude? Happy New Year. I've always been a glamper. Like, I grew up in Idaho, so I've got no problem with just sleeping on the ground. you know, like I slept in a parking lot one time. I remember at one point, Amber and I were on tour. I don't know what that man just did. Oh my god, he fired this wand which has plasma beam orbit and promptly eviscerated himself. That's right. I remember being in high school and I had a teacher named Mr. Davidson. And Mr. Davidson was talking about something to do with Idaho. And he said, yeah, so in any case, out in rural Idaho, and I raised my hand and I went, Mr. Davidson? He said, yeah, Ryan, what's up? And I said, I'm from Dallas. Is there a different kind of Idaho than rural? And apparently he thought that was clever. That might have been like one of the first legitimate jokes I ever felt like I like. That might have been one of the only like it was one of the first ever like off the cuff like I think this will be really funny jokes that I've ever told, and gotten a positive response on where I was like, huh, I'm like a little comedian. I was very proud of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Just kind of want to get rid of those. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm on fire? Oh, I guess I was on fire. Oh, shit, I'm down here. I'm gonna electrocute this prick if he comes up here. Yeah, the sport from the critter death and the electricity was very gratifying for sure. I agree. This man's just down here, what? Suffocating? Poisoning to death? Oh, it's, an ant. Stirring it up a little bit. Nope. With you in a second. Oh, yeah, the electrocution there was nice. Considering the fact that that really dope run we had the other day was ended by one of those asshole teleporting... That's good. By one of those asshole teleporting wizards. Oh, I can't shoot you? Okay. I can't shoot you in there or electrocute you in there, but you can leap out and hurt me. Rain Cloud would be pretty good. Yeah, it was kind of telefragging, so what he ended up getting us with was I had like 1,800 health. It was a bananas amount of health. But I still managed to let myself admittedly get a little whittled down. And I got a little bit nervous and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go complete the work. Like we're gonna go do the thing. And at the very least say that we took this amazing run and had a victory out of it. That was my plan. I got all the way down to the last exit of the game. Oh my god. Oh god damn it, Taffy. So I went down to the last exit in the game. nerve-wracking. I went down to the last exit in the game with 100 and some odd health out of 1,800 available. And one of those... I had a very dangerous wand like this one that would do damage to me as well. And the last enemy standing between me and the door was one of those teleporting wizards. And I'll be damned if he didn't teleport me directly into my own damaging round. Yes, please give me more health. Yeah, Rain Cloud would not be bad, considering the fact that we just electrocute almost everything we're fighting against. Or at least anything that doesn't have electrical immunity. Electrical immunity! Really? Not a thing for you, huh? Being electrocuted. Oh, shit. Being electrocuted is not really this guy's bag, I guess. What the fuck? Oh, shit, where'd he come from? Guy was there for a second and then gone again? Oh, I didn't like that at all. Yo, Kamai, what's going on? Diplomatic immunity. It's just been revoked. Nope, don't like that. This man needs must die. I fucking hate this, but I feel like it's the way to go. It's not how I wanted to do it, but it sure is how it worked. I'm on fire. I'm still on fire. Bubbly bounce makes a projectile charm creatures covered in toxic sludge. Acid ball. Acid ball, acid ball, acid ball. Weird. Oh my god, you little prick. What the fuck was that? I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me. Oh, he had invisibility cast on him. What a dick. Yeah, I was just realizing the exact same thing. Chaos die, you say. To shreds, you say. What's going on with all these guys and their little... These guys and their little toxic, terrariums? Feels like overkill. Dude, fire immunity would not be too bad. Considering the number of things we seem to be lighting on fire. Fucking love that. Love that! Ooh, I love that. You want more? Oh, I think he was on our side. Listen, chat, let's all get our stories straight. When the cops get here, you guys saw him lunge at me. I feel like Indiana Jones cracking a whip when I do that. Nope, don't like that. Nope, don't like that. Nope, don't like that. maybe I just fucking leave, you know? Maybe, hear me out now. Maybe I don't tempt fate and I just fucking go, you know? Ah, you're on fire, you dumb idiot. Wow. Clever girl. Nope. We'll just wait here. Thank you, though. And away! That's right, we don't talk to pigs, we know the code. I'll tell you what my former cop dad told me when he thought no one was looking. He was like, oh yeah, the boys in blue, they deserve our respect. They're our friends. And then he got me off to the side and he was just like, they are not your friends. They are not your friends and you do not talk to them. Do you understand me? And I was like, but Dad, aren't the cops on our side? And he was just like, they're out there to close cases. They don't give a shit about you. You lawyer up immediately. Yes, sir. You lawyer up immediately. You don't ever talk to the cops. And I was like, uh-huh. Got it. The real truth comes out. Okay. The real truth is the Caps family don't talk to the police. Having a real rough go with getting lit on fire. I probably should just leave the fungal caverns. This place is dangerous. I just can't help but feel like there's maybe one more. Listen here, you little prick. I'm on fire again. You know what? I've had a minute to think about it, and I'm gonna leave. I said I've had a minute to think. I've had a minute to think about it, and I'm leaving. I've decided I've seen quite enough. Thank you. Nope, that guy, I don't want anything to do with you. I kinda want that gold, though. That's quite a bit of gold. Nope, that is a big explosion waiting to happen. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. If I'm being real with you, I might skip out mostly on the next floor as well. I kind of feel like I need another upgrade. The fuck just shot over here? Is that another wizard? Growing up Irish is like, what'd you see? Nothing, Pops? Yeah, exactly. What'd you see? Nothing? That's what I thought you saw. Alright, I'm gonna explore a little bit, and then I'm gonna probably just get off this floor too. Damn, that's a good ass wand for having 2 charges on it. Bear with me.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
What if, and then what if these lived in harmony? No. No, wait, hold on. What if... And then what if, and then what if I had something, hold on. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Thought I had something. Oh, wait, what if... like that, maybe. Code tier 1, 26 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Happy to have you here. The fuck? I think he shot at me. I know he shot at me. Bubble spark with trigger, you say? Any surprises for a second? That's a lot of wands. Gotta get rid of... Fucking again. With the only bit of fire on the entire platform.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Veronis, Prime Gaming 5 months. Thank you so much for your continued support. Code, again, thank you for your resub. Thank you to Devins for the gifty. Oh yeah, you fellas feeling fucking froggy. Always cast explosive detonator. All nearby explosive spells cast by you instantly detonate. That sounds bad. That sounds like not helpful. Can I electrocute this guy? Either of them? I don't want either of them to get out. One of them is electricity based. Oh, this guy's suffocating. I appreciate that about him. Ow, stop, Taffy. You big dunce. What's going on here? He wondered out loud. I would like that. Where do I put that? For the moment being. I'm just holding on to this because it seems kind of weird. I like weird. I think that probably goes away. We do this for now. We get rid of this wand. Then we take this. I think if we set it on here, even though it's a shuffle. Cake or death. Should be fun. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. 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 I'm doing all right, getting good grades. My future's so bright. Ha! I gotta work corners. Because this guy's throwing shade. Live DMCA incoming. That song's fun as hell. That song's fun as hell. What the hell was that? Oh, worm pheromones. Ooh. Ooh la la. I mean, kinda. Hold on. Got a crazy teacher with x-ray glasses. Things are going great. And they're only getting better. I'm doing alright. Getting good grades. My future's so bright. Gotta wear shades. There we go. I don't know, maybe. I gotta stop taking damage, that's what I gotta do. Yo, El Pablo, Happy New Year to you as well. Damn, I am hungry. Amber is sick, so it's gonna be on me to make my own lunch today. We're gonna try really hard not to get me sick right before MagFest for what it's worth. You wanna play this game, bud? Where are you going? I thought we were just starting to have a good time. I'm just gonna wait for all this bullshit to go through. Nope, that's not how I want to do it. I'll work the corner on him, I guess. We'll probably not get any of this gold, but we'll live. Threading the needle, baby. Oh, shit. I'll wait. I'll wait. That's bad. Fuck. Dude, I dislike how I just feel like that electricity, even with homing on it, I feel like it goes where it wants to go and it doesn't go anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like I just felt like the firework burst of the explosion at the end of that shot. I mean, you saw how it was wrecking shop on these guys as they were coming through the choke point. But like, I get this first one, second one, I mean, they're all going perfect. And then this one catches the corner, and then this one stops short. I was just like, dude, just do what you were doing. Just keep firework explosioning in the middle of them. You were doing great. Everything was fine. Short and long. Yeah, the spread on that. The first two shots were perfect. Their first 2 or 3 shots were perfect. And then the spread got me, and they came up and just unloaded. Yeah, Noita hard. That one good. That one great. That one great. All I needed was one more of those. And I got one short and one long.